Hi students, it's me again, Stephanie. This is the second video you need to watch, and it is describing how this class works. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. Here is your, so I go to D2L. I'm going to go here hopefully daily, but if not, at least 3, 4 times a week. So remember that a face-to-face class meets 5 hours a week, and then they have to do 10 hours to 15 hours outside of class. So, you should be spending on average 10 to 15 to 20 actually hours a week on this class in order to be successful. Here are where I'm going to put announcements, so I'm going to let you read through this. Another thing to be successful is to space out your work. Don't wait to the last minute, but you can read that on your own. Here's some information about me, my phone number, my email, some office hours, or I'm at the Southeast campus. If those don't work for you, you can always make an appointment. That's my cute dog, Louie. Sometimes goes by Lewis. Um, Here is another little space for extra resources. So a lot of you, I'm sure, have heard about Khan Academy. In case you're having any, if you're struggling, you can go here and, search the topic we're covering, and they have great little video clips. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to go to content. And as I'm doing my work, okay, because I've read all this stuff for the previous video, to take that syllabus quiz and whatnot, I'm going to go to the first week. And everything that is due will be inside the module itself. So you do not have to look in multiple places. You can find your discussions and your write-ups under these tabs. You don't have to though. I put everything in one module. I'm labeling it by weeks. And so all of your assignments live here. You also, at the very end, you double check yourself with the to-do submodule. And this right here is what you want to live by, all right? So this is our course calendar. So this talks about everything that's due, and that's what I'm going to talk about more in this video. But I'm going to go back. So you have that printed. Always refer to that, please. I'm going to go back to week 1. Here, assignments and discussion posts are first because they're introductory things. Later on in the term, they won't be the first submodule, but they're first here. So, those are easy things to check off. You can do those quickly. Now we're going to get into the grit of the class, and we're going to talk about our notes and videos. So I'm going to select, this is my first section that we're covering, and we have a set of blank notes, a set of filled out notes, and a lot of videos. Now all these videos are broken up to be short segments. They cover everything that are covered in the notes. They're broken up so you can quickly find the topic, which is super helpful. I encourage you to either print these blank notes or to handwrite them. Get a Math 95 notebook so you don't have to print and waste all that paper and ink. That is fine. And you're going to fill them out while you watch these videos. If you turn in all of these notes filled out when it comes to midterm time, when it comes to final time, I will drop your lowest quiz score and your lowest homework score. So that takes care of your notes. I'm going to go back to your week 1. Here are some other resources. No requirement. These are from other instructors. Helpful. Okay, so in case you still have questions, you can watch those if you want. This is also helpful. You do not have to do this, but I'm trying this new this term. Say I really want to just practice before I try the homework, because remember you only have 3 tries on the homework. You can select this, and I can answer these questions quickly. So the domain of h, so let's find h, that is -4, all the way up to 8. So -4, to 8, check. Cool. I'm doing it right. And I can just check a bunch. So say, okay, I get finding domain. Maybe I'll do, finding domain more without a graph, and then, graphing linear equations. So that's just practice, If you need it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But, we can always use more practice. And then Okay, so practice before my homework. This takes me to video checks. Okay, so I have this homework, my math lab homework. And when I go to my math lab, it'll take you here. It'll tell us all these things. I sign in again. Go here. And when I go to my assignments, and I'm going to go into the teacher edition just because yours aren't open yet. You'll see here it says you have to watch this video in order for your homework to open. Well, while you're watching that video, there are these video check worksheets. Okay, so I can go ahead and print this off or handwrite it. I'm going to fill this out. So this is on top of the notes. See, again, a lot of work, but I'm really trying to ensure that you guys are getting it. I'm going to fill out this worksheet. It's just a couple questions while I watch this video. Once I watch this video, my homework will open up for me, and then I can complete it. Okay? If you do those video checks, I will give you an additional 10 points on your midterm. So you're going to turn in all those video checks for midterm, and you're going to turn in all those video checks for your final. And I'll give you an additional 10 points. So it's worth it, okay? I'm trying to put some incentive there so you want to do it. Okay, so that takes care of the video check. I see that clock ticking. You guys are probably done listening to me. I'm almost done, okay? There's this thing known as a supplement. This is very, very important, all right? I do not collect these, but you need to do these. They're going to show up on your midterm or your final or maybe some write-ups. So please try them. You know, this again, the course calendar will say when they're assigned, and you'll see that all the answers are at the end. All right, so going back to week 1. So that takes care of my homework. If you have quizzes, you're going to go again into my math lab. And you'll see there's this quiz high score. So you can take that as many times as you need. And then once you're done and you feel good about that score, hopefully you don't quit until it's 100%, you take another quiz, which is one try, and you only get one try at it. So if you bomb it, you bomb it. Both of those are part of your grade. So please spend as much time as you need on this high score before you take the one try. And then you just double check to make sure you completed everything. So I hope that kind of covers how this class is going to work. If you have questions, email them to me.